Hello and welcome back. So today I'm going to be showing you my go-to full arm workout. If I look a little extra rough today, then blame the fact that it is 4:47 a.m. in the morning. I'm absolutely knackered. I haven't slept properly in ages, but no excuses. We get on with it. So without further ado, let's get to it.
Hello from future me. I am going to be taking over from over here because the gym can't figure out how to turn their music off late at night, and I can't be bothered to sit there and edit through all of the copyrighted music. So to start off, I like to go with preacher curls. I found that they give me the best bicep stretch and they're just a good way to get warmed up. I start off light for the first set and then I will try and progressively go a bit heavier and heavier until I end up overloading to the point of not being able to lift it anymore. I aim to do around 10 reps per set and I try to keep it slow and controlled for the most part up until I get into the heavier stages. Then I will sort of ego lift a little bit. So here I'm only lifting 5s each side and that is my normal go-to warm-up weight. I then move on to 10s either side and I would class that as my first working set after normally doing around 2 warm-up sets just to make sure that I don't rip my biceps after that tragic video I'm sure we've all seen. Got to make sure that you don't forget to hydrate as well, probably the most important part. Then, as you can see, I got cocky and thought I could have 20s either side. As you can also see, that didn't work out very well for me, but that was worth a try. Not only did I try it once, I tried twice and failed twice, so idiot. And here you can see me deciding to be a bit more sensible and dropping it down to 15 a side. I made this my last working set with the curved bar. I then move over onto the 12 kilo dumbbell and treat it pretty much the same way. I find that using the dumbbells as well as the barbells is a good way to help really isolate the muscle individually and to make sure that I'm not getting any sort of muscle imbalances. And most importantly, don't forget to put away your weights. Don't be that guy. So then I move over onto the tricep portion of the arm workout and I start this with dips. Again, aiming for 10 to 12 reps per set. I'll normally do 1 or 2 sets with somewhat fast dips, and then I will make sure I have at least 1 set with slow, controlled and paused reps. Then I move on over to tricep pushdowns, or pull downs, whatever you want to call them. Again, same thing as with pretty much all of my other working sets or warm-ups, is I will start off with a slightly lighter weight, 10 to 12 reps, and then move up in weight until I can't move anymore. Now do like to go quite heavy with these push downs. Again, make sure you're staying hydrated. And don't forget to flex in the mirror once every now and then. Then I move over onto single arm push downs. Again, same as switching from the barbell to dumbbell. I find it's just a good way to isolate each individual muscle and to make sure there is no muscle imbalances occurring. With these especially, I like to make sure that I am squeezing when I get to the end of the rep. And if I can, I will try to bring the weight back up slowly. For me, doing these lifts personally, I don't really need that much weight to really get a concentrated pump in that area. Keeping it lightweight is a good way just to make sure that I keep it controlled and I really feel the movement. With these, I like to focus more on the mind-muscle connection rather than pushing the same weight as I would with two hands. Then I move on to overhead tricep push downs or pushovers, no idea, don't know what it's called, but overhead tricep movement. And I believe, I'm not 100% certain, but I believe that these are a good way to hit the other muscle. I am not a science-based lifter by any means. I just go and I lift heavy and I hope for the best basically. And I pretty much just copy what I see other people doing, and I've seen a lot of guys with massive triceps doing this movement, so I do the same thing. Then we come back to biceps. This time that is hammer curls on the cables. This is a good way to just get a finisher movement in for biceps. Make sure that you get that last final pump as well. And it's also good for hitting the forearms, which is quite important. I do believe that forearms are a big part of having a decent looking physique, especially when you're fully dressed. That is one of the noticing factors. And because we've already done so many sets with biceps already, we only do 2 sets for these. And then to finish it off, I like to practice posing because I'm crap at it and I do need the practice. I still have no idea what I'm doing with it, but I try and figure it out as I go with each session. And I think it's just a good way to see what you've achieved from that session, to see what pump you've managed to get. And just to finish it off, I wanted to say thank you for watching, and I will see you next week for a different workout video.